The Aggie baseball team officially said goodbye to 5 key pieces this past week, including 4 juniors.
That's because the 5 Ags that were drafted by Major League Baseball teams last week all signed contracts this week. MLB draftees A.J. Minter, well, he signed a contract with the Atlanta Braves and will forego his senior season at Texas A&M. Starting pitcher Grayson Long won't return for his senior year either after inking a deal with the Angels after his 3rd round selection. The only senior drafted this year, shortstop Blake Allemond and the Brewers agreed to terms. Logan Taylor won't be in left field for A&M next year as he agreed to terms with the Seattle Mariners. And postseason hero junior pitcher Matt Kent will not return to Aggieland after finalizing a deal with the Boston Red Sox. 5 key contributors that leave major holes to fill and plenty of room for current members of the Maroon and White to step up.
His opportunity to go play with Team USA really transformed him, and it wasn't so much that he pitched really well, but him being around the best of the best helped him realize I'm one of the best in the country too. And you know, his transformation from being a power arm lefty into being a polished left-handed pitcher for 4 weeks in the spring. He was as good as any left-hander I'd coached in 25 years, being able to pitch backwards, mid to upper 90s. It was really special. And for the Atlanta Braves to say, here's a guy that only threw 4 weeks, we're going to take him with the sandwich pick, shows you how impressive he was to a lot of teams around the Major League Baseball. And he's going to pitch in the big leagues, and I think he's going to have a great Major League career, and a wonderful kid, a wonderful human being that is going to make everybody around him better. Very proud for him and the transformation he made, not only as a player but as a man, and who he grew into, and be a 3rd round pick of the California Angels. He stepped forward when we had guys go down. I mean, Tyler Stubblefield goes down, next man up. A.J. Minter goes down, and Grayson Long led us at the front all year long, and just had an amazing year for us. And feel like he's got a chance to pitch in the big leagues one day, and it's been fun watching him grow up. He's a dynamic player. I mean, he left an impact and his thumbprint on our program the 4 years that he was here. And he's a dynamic player. He's a switch hitter and very good athlete, can play all 3 infield positions. And if they asked him to go to the outfield, he would be a great defender in the outfield as well. And he plays with a chip on his shoulder. He plays hard every day, and I feel like he's gonna have an opportunity to play for a long, long time. Very thankful for all that he did for us during his time here. We talked about the identity of our team all year long, and I think Logan embodied that, being willing to move from the dirt to the outfield and say whatever I can do to help the team, I'm willing to do. And he went out to left field and got better and better with each time that we put him out there, and turned into a really good outfielder. Had the opportunity to sign with the Seattle Mariners. I think they're gonna bring him back to the dirt and let him play 2nd and 3rd. But he's got a flat swing with strength, and he's got a swing that's going to allow him to play for a long time in the minor leagues. And I'd put my money on him playing for a long time and competing to get to the major leagues. When you start talking about the Tom Glavins and different guys like that, the Jamie Moyers that have extended one Hall of Fame major league career, and Jamie Moyer pitched until when he's in his 40s. Matt is a guy you got to put the radar gun down to appreciate, and we certainly wouldn't have done what we did down the stretch without Matt Kent. And him having 2 starts in the regional, and just was an amazing performance. And he just had a great career. Came here, he redshirted as a freshman, weighed 139 pounds, and got a little bit bigger piece of the pie each and every year, and ended up in our rotation as a redshirt junior. And like I said, I mean, won 9 games, had a special year, and he's a guy that he's just going to look up, and he's going to have pitched for an awful long time. And got his college degree here at Texas A&M, left his program better than he found it. And when he is done playing, and he's going to be a great baseball coach one day at some level, whether it's college or high school. He's going to be a guy that impacts the game, and he impacts young people's lives.
First 3. One other Aggie baseball player also signed a contract with an MLB organization after not being drafted. Former Texas A&M 3rd baseman Logan Knottybrook agreed to terms with the Kansas City Royals earlier this week. Knottybrook batted .216 with 7 home runs and 26 RBIs in his senior season, while starting 35 games for Coach Childress and wearing the maroon and white.
He had some good days and bad days with the bat, but he's got one thing he can't coach, and that's power. And, you know, he can challenge the fences with a wood bat just as easy as he can with an aluminum bat. And I would expect he'll play both corner positions and, you know, just, you know, go have a great career.